When my kids were younger, they became hugely interested in Pokemon, which I had no interest in. I ended up knowing all 251 Pokemon. I knew those powers. I knew what they did. I knew what shows they were on. I knew which class they were in because my kids were interested in that. If I wanted to talk to my kids at the dinner table, this was what we talked about. And the same can be true for politics. We know that families are the biggest influencer of whether a child grows up to be an active and engaged voter. It's not age or income or race. It's whether or not your parents or another trusted adult were engaged themselves and shared that with you. They did talk politics with you at the dinner table, and everything my generation learned not to do with children.
There have been studies that show, like, if you are an active citizen as a kid, you will be an active citizen as a grown-up. And recently, a lot of actual people who are eligible to vote are not showing up to polls, and it's a major issue in the U.S. that there is very little political action being taken by citizens. So it's important to create a good basis and a good standard for young kids to get out and vote.
You do vote in local elections now.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
No,
what I just told you.
Local elections now. It's like, Shirley, did you vote?
Yeah.
I
No,
voted, yeah.
honestly, what I just said was totally the truth. I had never voted in all of my life in a local election, and quite honestly, I was not as much of a national voter. I would only vote every 4 years.
Long before my time, in the 1980s, some Arizona businessmen went down to Costa Rica, and they happened to be there during election time, and the entire country shut down for the election. And families got dressed up. It was a celebration. They took their kids to vote with them. Everybody spent the entire day focused on the elections and on the privilege of voting. And this got them so excited, they came back and they said, I wish it was like this in the United States. I wish families were invested. I wish we involved youth. And so they started Kids Voting Durham.
My wife and my other daughter go out voting with us as well, and we take pride in it. We all wear our stickers all day long, and it's been a great development.
I can't imagine the ways in which we would be different if our youth had an authentic and full voice in our decision making, in government at all levels, and in our civic life at all levels. And that's part of why we need them to have that voice.
I will be active in politics when you run for office as your manager.
Is that a pinky promise?
That's a pinky promise.
All right.